quality of acceptance is beautifully illustrated in this story. Acceptance is to embrace what is without resistance. Sit back, close your eyes, listen, and feel that you're communicating this story to your little one. There was once a fairy who was learning how to be a fairy godmother. Magical and wonderful, she was the kindest and cleverest of all fairies. However, she was also a very ugly fairy. And no matter how much she showed her wonderful qualities, it seemed that everyone was determined to believe that the most important thing about a fairy was her beauty. In the fairy school, they ignored her, and every time she flew off on a mission to help a child or anyone else in trouble, they would screech and yell at her, "Ugly, get out of here! You ugly, get out of here!" Despite her being little, her magic was very powerful. And more than once, she had considered using it to make herself beautiful. But then, she remembered what her mother had always told her. "My dear, you are what you are, warts and all. Never doubt that you are this way for a very special reason." Then one day, the witches from the neighboring land invaded and destroyed the country, throwing all the fairies and wizards in prison. Our fairy cleverly cast a spell on her own clothes and, helped by her ugly face, managed to pass for a witch. That way, she was able to follow the witches back to their den. Once there, she used her magic to prepare a big party for everyone, decorating the cave with bats, toads, and spiders. The music was provided by a pack of howling wolves. While the party was in full swing, the fairy hurried off and set free all the fairies and wizards who had been imprisoned. When all of them were free, they worked to create one big spell, which succeeded in trapping the witches inside the mountain for the next 100 years. And for the next 100 years and more, everyone remembered the great bravery and intelligence of the ugly fairy. And from that day on, no one in that land ever viewed ugliness as a disadvantage. Whenever someone ugly was born, People were filled with joy, knowing that great things lay ahead for that person. What could be the moral of this lovely story? It tells us that not only should we accept people and situations as they are, but we should accept ourselves as well. We should never judge a book by its cover. There's a lot more to a person than meets the eye.